Hello and welcome to my Leadership Behavior Podcast. My name is Edbert Abebe. Leadership is a practice, like I would always say, which requires continuous learning and refining. We can learn leadership every day. Now, much has been said about the recent Oval Office meeting between President Trump of the US and President Zelensky of Ukraine, which did not go smoothly. There are multiple perspectives on what transpired or who was responsible for what. I have watched the full video myself. However, in this podcast, my focus is on drawing leadership lessons from their interaction. One of the essential competencies in leadership is that an authority figure needs to build in leadership is self-management. And a key aspect of self-management is being aware of your triggers. Now, what are triggers? Triggers are actions, behaviors, events, or ideas that provoke a strong emotional response, either positive or negative, causing one to react emotionally rather than strategically. As a father, I have observed this in my own children. When my older daughter was younger, she was often triggered by things her older brother would say. Her mother, my wife, would often intervene to prevent the usual outburst. Over time, she has learned to manage these reactions much better as she got older. In professional settings, triggers can surface in different ways. A colleague's tone in a meeting might irritate someone, or a spouse's repeated comments might evoke frustration. We all have triggers, and if we cannot manage them, leading effectively becomes difficult. Mindfulness is a powerful tool for managing triggers. By increasing awareness of your triggers, you can create a buffer zone between the impulse and your reaction. This ensures you remain composed and in control, preventing others from manipulating your emotions to their advantage, particularly in high-stakes meeting. I used to tease a friend of mine about this. He often left his buttons open, making it easy for others to sidetrack him from the purpose of a meeting. In my opinion, President Zelensky allowed himself to be triggered during this high-stake meeting with President Trump. His emotions got the better of him, diverting him from the core objective of the discussion. Leadership is not just about holding authority, it is about problem solving and achieving incremental progress in complex situations. An important question to ask is, what was the goal of the meeting? What will represent progress, or what work of leadership was to be accomplished at this meeting? And was there clear thinking on how to go about it? Based on multiple accounts, the goal of the Oval Office meeting appeared to be reaffirming the commitment to peace through diplomacy and finalizing the minerals deal. To have achieved a better outcome, I would have suggested the following approach. Number one, congratulate your host, President Trump, for his inauguration after a historic electoral victory. 2. Acknowledge America's long-standing support for Ukraine in defending its sovereignty. 3. Emphasize Ukraine's commitment to peace talks aimed at ending the war. 4. Acknowledge concerns about the peace negotiations in its early stages, whilst reinforcing the U.S. as a key ally in ensuring the best outcomes for Ukraine. 5. Highlight the economic benefits of the minerals deal for both nations. Additionally, it would have been critical to stay on message, avoid taking the bait from reporters, and keep sensitive details confined to closed-door conversations. Reflection for you before I go. I want you to think about a time when something or someone triggered you, leading you to act in a way that didn't produce the best outcome. How would you act differently if faced with the same triggers today? I hope this has been useful. Looking forward to coming your way in another episode soon. See you soon. Thank you so much for listening or watching. Bye-bye. See you later. Thank you.